Oh, hello, hello, my beloved soul sisters and soul brothers. I hope you can hear me. I want to make sure you can see me. Uh, I hope all is wonderful with this broadcast. I'm here in the den of our West Palm Beach home, and I love it. There are birds and hibiscus, but I decided to set this up so that I could not walk backwards into the pool, although that would be comedic. I'm going to put down my purse. I hope that you can see more than half my head. Here we go. Just move this a little. Necessary. Perhaps it's necessary since I don't have a very famous. Since Spielberg isn't, on the case today, I am my own cinematographer. But of course, I have my beautiful husband, Love King Danny, who's rocking it from his end, I hope, unless he's gotten too busy. Let me see where the chat is. It's also very exciting. I just want to send you all so much love. And isn't every moment about joy? And for those of you who haven't met me, I'm Franny, and we're going to be doing some frumming, some reprogramming with frumming, which is humming, which is ancient humming, believe it or not, humming with, hello, humming. Oh, we're still on. Oh, yes. Humming with love consciousness, love intention. And it is super powerful for manifestation, heart brain coherence, repetition. But you got to do this every day. Here's the thing, a lot of us get bored or impatient or just, lose our mojo around practicing things. But think about how long it took you to create what you got going on right now. Now, let me see if I can see the chat. I know I was able to do this last time, so bear with me. Okay. All righty. No, not. Oh, 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 oh. Mm, 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 mm. It's going to be humming. We're going to be humming before we're frumming. It is my humming intro. So I see. Okay, I think I'm going to print here if I can. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm going to try to write something. Danny, are you there? Sweetheart, if you are watching, can you type back either on YouTube or Facebook? Can't post messages for some channels. Okay. All right, I can dig it. But let's see. Reload site. Changes you made may not be. Okay, no, I don't think we should reload. Just leave it. Hopefully this is live on, I don't have my laptop here, but it looks like, well, this would be today on the Funway Runway. This was a gift from Chrissy and RP Ronald Pearson Jr. and Chrissy Watt a while back. My fun sunglasses. Oh, I see a comment, I think. So what do we see? Oh, that's me. It's me to me. It's my inner me to my outer me. So comment if somebody's there. Otherwise, perhaps it's just like me when I was a little kid and I was doing shows in my room for my make-believe audience. This could be similar, but I just wanted to show you how pretty it is out here in front of the pool in the garden. It's really impossible for me with my phone to, and I'm not moving, to show you the glory of this whole place. But I thought we would just start with a little humming with love consciousness, and we'll see how this builds. So let's see now. It does say live, and it does say, let's take a look here. Yeah. Looks like I'm live on both of those. Save. So, I shall wait a little bit. Do you know what I think? I'm going to start with a from, Anyway, a dum diddy dum, and we'll go from there. So just want to really encourage you to not give up if you're not manifesting from your heart brain coherence. What it is you want, because it's not just simple affirmations. Yeah, make you feel good, but they're not going to stick. You're being cerebral and you're not connecting to your visceral, your body, your juicy emotions, all your sensorium. Now, this is science backed. This isn't, from, um, so, oh my gosh, I'm staring at beautiful orange flowers and bushes, and it's December. I think I'm going to pick the camera up and show you in a minute. But in the meantime, I just want to make sure that everything is tidy boo here with this live stream. Cause it's Danny, we can see. Okay. Bravo. All right. So we are rocking it. Uh, as the visual feel good, because I actually stuck this up on the fake arm. I'm going to get a, what do they call them? A selfie stick or I'll turn my husband into my selfie slave. No. So that I'm going to be able to, be a little bit more agile when I do these frolicking with frumming love streams. But for the moment, this is what we're doing. And I'm glad it's working. Good. Is it clear? Or do I need to go back to what I was doing before? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is it all good? Is there anything I need to do differently, sweetheart? I'm waiting for the feedback from Lamista, from my co-producer. All right. In the meantime, hydrate. Make sure you're hydrating, my beloveds. Oh, is the internet connection good? Can you give me a little feedback here, sweetheart? I'm a little bit bossy, aren't I? Can you give me a little bit of feedback? Can you see my whole outfit, or can you only see half my head or one earlobe? I'm not saying it's my best outfit, but you know, and everything. So let's see what's going on. Okay. I do not see any other comments. Interesting. Only on YouTube, not on Facebook. Oh, that's a problem. Wonder why. Are you sure, Danny? Because it says Facebook. Sometimes it takes a moment, right? Do you remember? Can you take another look, see, sweetheart? Because you remember, it says it's connected on both. So let's take a look. Nope, looks like it's on both. But sometimes it takes a moment. Yeah, no, it's streaming on both, sweetheart. So I think that sometimes it plays hooky with your eyeballs. And it takes a moment. That's totally fine for it to populate. But what does it look like? Is it clear as when I just use my camera directly, or is using this restreaming platform just as clear? I cannot tell. It's at times like this, I wish I could astro travel so I could see myself. But I'm having fun. And I think that's what you guys pick up on more than anything. Like, there are so many experts in so many fields that are streaming and that are doing videos. You guys have been my dedicated family since the beginning of Schmovid, when I started dancing on my sofa upstairs here. Remember? Dance? And it's because you feel and you agree with and you are a reflection, here we are, of, some of I have a good time. Clear on, but when you comment, you can only comment on YouTube because there's a lot of comments and you don't see them. Oh, interesting. So I think there's a button here where I can see both, but bear with me. Private chat. Remember last time I saw the comments on both. So lower third, overlay clear. Wonder why I can't see both. Because it showed both last time. Ratsola. So there's something I'm not pressing. Forgive me, folks, if I'm not commenting on your comments. But I will commenting on your comments when I get back to the nest. I'm going to figure out. Last time I figured out, this is all new highfalutin stuff, and you might find it hard to believe, but I'm not a technical wizardress, and I'm doing pretty damn well considering everything. But if I can't figure out how to see the comments. So I got comments on YouTube, but not here. I don't know why. I will figure it out when I get back. So bear with, and I promise to read them. This is private chat. Why is that? I want it private. I want it to be public. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that alone, and we're just going to go into a from. But I so love you all. And unless, wait a second, maybe what do I do here? No, no, no. Wow, it's so weird. Okay, I think yes, I'm still live, and I still don't see comments from YouTube. Interesting. Okay, but I just gonna, what I'm gonna do this time? Can you guys bear with me? Uh, it's kind of sad because like the reason I did this is so I could see the comments from YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So not really sure que pasa, but I will figure that one out. Okay, I'm going to shut up and I'm just going to do from. So we got people playing music on their balcony. It's just one of those things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little from. You know what? I'm going to move. I'm going to move from here. I am going to move. Bear with me. I'm going to go in. I'll show you the garden while I do this. Nice for you. So no harm, no foul. Let's see my boat, which is very exciting. But I'm glad you can hear me. And I would almost want to start over, but I know a lot of you are gonna, I don't want to lose you guys. And out of respect, look at the garden. Isn't it pretty? So that's like an orangey bush with orangey flowers. Orangey flowers. And see the palm trees. Yeah, isn't it pretty here? And we have a hot tub. And once they get it together and turn the hot tub into saltwater hot tub, we'll be going in. But for now, it's beautiful to look at, but not exactly where we want to be. You get my drift? Okay, this is a nice little area to have a barbecue. See, our place is up there. They're pretty here. I hope I don't lose the stream. Well, that's amazing. I can actually walk and I'm not losing the internet connection. It's just super cool. Is that nice by the fountain? Wow, we're still connected. We're connected, but I can't see the comments. So a bit of a trade-off today, but not too bad. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is doodly do it just like this. Just like that. Okay. See, it's pretty there with the bush. I'm gonna try to, hello, I'm still here. Deborah Byrne. Oh, there's so many comments coming in, but not. Why? So I'm going to try one more time and see what I'll do is close it down and try it again. But either way, what I really want you to know is you can. I have figured out this formula. Oh, for God's sakes. I think I'm just going to do this today. uh, yeah, it's just too crazy. Just too crazy, kids. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I think it must have been raining. I just sat my derriere down on the sofa. Okay, we're going to do something over here. This is a crazy love stream. And somebody is smoking reefer over there, which I don't mind the smell of, but I don't want to be like, oh, start singing, Bob Marley in the middle of the love stream. Although that would be quite cool. Okay, let's see if we can do here. Isn't this funny? This is just such a reflection of life, right? If you take it too freaking seriously, who cares? Nobody cares. Do you know what I mean? It's just, this is what it's all about. And in a way, so many people have told me over the years, I have given them permission to not care about what other people think of them. And it's like the fairies and the pixies of the universe are toying with me to go, oh yeah, Franny, do you really not care? I really don't. I really am happy. It's way, way, way more important to me to not forfeit my good mood and my joy. Not only that, this is when we're attracting. We might not see it in 3D yet, but this is when we're magnetizing what it is that we have been energetically, intellectually focusing on. And, I've been doing a lot of that. Okay, I'm just going to see if this works. Oh, this is hysterical. Okay, so I think this is going to say how much of you I can see, how much of me I can see. I've lost my mind. I lost my mind and I gained my soul. And here's the irony in what I just said. Many of you who study energy medicine, I know there are quite a lot of you in our soul family, know that when you let your personality go, when you actually become someone else, when you actually become nobody and you create in the field, the void, the dark, you can call it the yedly yee yee. It is the field, the quantum field. And this is science back, kids. This is not just Franny's woo-woo pink bow theory, although that would be a good one. When we are creating, when we are manifesting, when we are in that zone, and it's not hard to get to. I tell you, I can get there in like minutes now because everything is practice. When you're creating and you are creating as nobody, you are no longer creating from the old self. That is when the magic happens. That is when you can really bring it in, because think about it. If you are trying to manifest, whatever it is, better health, a new car, more money, a great relationship, a greater relationship, but you're coming from your old self, you have all of these associations, all of these energies that are keeping you stuck in that. And it's very difficult to let that go and just to be in that beautiful space. Everyone experiences differently. I experience it as a sort of a very floaty feeling, almost feeling like I'm astro traveling, which I used to do a lot as a kid, unbeknownst to me. I realized that, when I was older, that's what was going on. So the easiest way to do that for me, and let me just say again, before I show you my jam, my style, which, it's not all that original or anything, but it's what works for me. It is original in the sense that as an anchor point because you feel the vibration of humming in your body. And then when you you imagine in, don't forget, Einstein said, imagination is more powerful than knowledge, because it is. Because what we know is what we already have. And unless you want to be living in Groundhog Day, boys and girls, and you know I'm just your reflection, your annoying reflection, then we have to create and create and create. And co-creating is really what it is. Because as you know, we're all part of the divine, God, goddess, what do you want to call it? The big strawberry shortcake on a schnitzel with bat wings coming out of its spoodly poo-poo in the sky unrolled. It doesn't matter what you call the unified field of love. As you all know, we are all part of it. But if you do not practice this a lot, and what I mean by a lot, it can be 20 minutes, every 20 minutes in the middle of the day. And once you do this consistently, and you can do this anywhere when you get good at it, when you really sharpen your focus, you can get into the field. Oh, interesting. I'm frozen for a second there. And I wasn't moving. Ha ha. So when you actually do this consistently, you can take yourself there. And I know it's scientifically measurable in minutes, if not quicker. All right. So I have to, it went again. Still, but for some reason, oh, there we are. Okay. With what I'm talking about, but you have to see my boots. Look at the outfit. It's a very, very important part of this discussion. So let's start. It ain't going to diddly squat, because why? We've been practicing the other. We've been practicing, living in lack or worry or anxiety or feeling a lot of guilt or shame or blame or any of those cockapoo emotions for how long? So this is really about rewiring our frequencies, and you become the vortex. So you have got to attract what it is you want. We're doing it by default anyway. Boys and girls love kings and love queens. Why not do this with commitment and consciousness? And it's easy. Isn't it worth, I don't know, okay, total, let's say 20, 40, and then maybe another, I would say maybe at most. So like, is your life worth an hour of your day to actually practice this stuff? Are you worth it, or do you want the same stuff? And I'm not saying that a lot of the stuff that we've attracted, we don't love, and we're not. If you combine this with being appreciative, being thankful, giving thanks, because appreciation is the highest, the most potent, the most powerful form of receivership. Wow, this is a real close-up. Can you see my pores? I'll set it up differently next time. But anyway, at least you got a nice big field. You got a nice big visual field of my pores. I'm very proud of my bow. So what I want to say is I love you all very deeply. This has changed my freaking life significantly, like significantly. And here's all I do. After inhaling through my nose, consciously bringing golden light from my heart on the count of 4 and holding it for 6, I exhale humming on the word home, and my lips need to be gently pressed together, as do yours, to activate 15 to 24 times more nitrous oxide in your body. Your body makes it 15 to 24 times more nitrous oxide. There, I thought I'd give you a real close-up. Then through regular nose exhalation, what does that do? It is the best vasodilator. And then plus you get melatonin from humming and DMT from your pineal gland. It is the most powerful, potent, juiciest, free pharmacopoeia of nervous system, but it makes you a little drunk. Nervous system regulating natural, juicy chemicals that your body, your blessed body makes. More powerful than, okay, anything that's good for you in terms of, because when you hum, it creates a space between your thoughts and your nervous system. It just does. And you cannot be stressed out. Good luck. If you can, let me know. Show me pictures of you being stressed out when you're humming. When you're humming, I'm not saying you're humming like with anger. I'm really feeling good, Franny. Somebody just cut me off in traffic. It doesn't bother me. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Not that kind of humming, but make sure you're hydrated. And we're going to do this. Now, we're going to do this 4 times. On the 4th time, I'm going to take you with your focus on a trip outside your body, baby, behind your back. I want you to imagine that you're behind your back and you're going as far and as wide as you can. Now, what helps me when I am frumming, because this is humming with love, consciousness, love, focus, whatever you want to call it, because my name's Franny, so I call it frumming. And if John Walensky, I just called you John Walensky. David Walensky must be watching me. John Williams, Love Williams from Toronto, came up with the name frumming because I was going to call it brumming. But then I thought if people would start calling it bumming, and you really don't care. Let's get going. Okay, Franny, we're going to do that right now. So breathing in on 4, I want you to put your hand on your heart. You're going to close your eyes, pull over to the side of the road if you're driving, please. And if you can't pull over, keep your eyes open. Well, duh. Yeah, I'm blonde, but I'm not blonde. Okay, so breathing in through your nose, I want you to touch your heart. I'd like you to think of giving your sweet self so much love, so much love. You agreed to be in your body. You agreed to incarnate, to co-create with the divine. This is such a special time in the world. I want you to just think about giving yourself so much love and thanking your heart, inhaling through your nose on 4. Here we go. Hold at the top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're exhaling on home. When you exhale and you're humming, make sure your lips are gently pressed together. Enjoy the vibration. I want you to really feel it. I want you to connect with it. It's your focal point. It's your conduit. It is going to anchor you, that vibration. So 2 more times. Here we go. Breathing in through your nose on 4, touching your heart, golden light. Hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale on home. One more time. Breathing in through your nose on 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhaling. I'm going to take this off. On home. Now, next one, we're going to take behind our back all the way to the wall. We're going to take it all the way past the bushes, whatever enclosure you're in. If you're in front of the ocean, if you're in an office, if you're in your car and you're parked, breathing in through your nose on 4, golden light from your heart. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale on home. Behind your back, home. Close your eyes, home. Imagine that the vibration from humming the word home is happening outside your body. Close your eyes as far back as you can. One more time, breathing in through your nose. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Home. I want you to imagine on this next one, when we release on the word home, with your eyes closed, that you're in the darkness and you're filling the whole space above you, below you, behind your back, in front of you. Here we go. Breathing in on 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale on home. Fill the whole space, the darkness around your body. Home. Keeping your eyes closed, I want you to think of one thing that you want to magnify, that you want to have more of in your life. If it is better health, how does your body feel? Does it feel juicy? Does it feel strong? Do you feel grateful? If it is more amore, love, do you feel excited? Does your body get electric when you think of somebody wonderful that you purchase and generous with anyone now? How does it feel sensorially? Is there a sound connected to you? You feel yourself going, woo, thank you. As much as you can, be grateful as if it's already done, because then it has got to catch up with you. It has got to manifest. It has got to be there. Being appreciative, being thankful is the highest form of receivership. Most people do this after they see more money in their bank account or get a check or meet somebody or have better health. And they wait and they wait. And you know what, beloveds? They often wait their whole life and it doesn't come. But this is proven science. It's proven. It is not Newtonian science. There's no apple falling from no tree, baby. This is quantum physics. And it is measurable. And the amount that people have been able to create from creating when they are nobody, when they imagine, they let themselves get into a relaxed state with meditation, heart brain coherence. The heart is 5,000 times more powerful, the electromagnetic field, than the brain. So you would literally become an electromagnetic field. Well, you are anyway. You become the vortex. And if we are, somebody's now hammering back there. This is one of the funniest love streams I've had. Oh, the birds. Did you see the birds? I don't know if you saw them, but they're just zinging by me. To me, that's always a good sign. If the birds are engaging, I feel like that's a validation from the winged, the angels, the birds, the butterflies. You know what they say, right? So I love you all so deeply. I want to encourage you to really ramp it up. If you truly want to use your superpowers, they're going to be teaching this in grade school, in elementary school, in kindergarten. You know, this is, child's play. But it takes a concerted focus and effort. And you can manifest without going into the field, the quantum, whatever you want to call it. But you're manifesting with your baggage, good and bad. Your pretty baggage and baggage, your baggage from your vaginal baggage. No, I don't know. I no longer edit because it's too much fun not to. And years ago, before I attracted my ability to clear my energetic field, my being, my life, from being literally paralyzed by inherited post-traumatic stress disorder. You can call it whatever you want. What I did for a long time is I healed myself by sharing a secret that I was told for many, many years as a child would get me and my family killed. I was told this day and night, so I was really programmed. And I was kind of successful, as a performer. I got international press and all these kinds of things, but I kept coming up against paralyzing emotional issues. And it wasn't just regular stage fright. So I transformed my family story into a memoir, into a solo, a full-length solo show, performed it all over the world. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be right back. Thank you for the messages. And it was fabulous for a while. I attracted Hollywood and yada yada, and it healed me. And even though members of my family, some, not all, initially threatened me with legal action because they were terrified. We'd been programmed. Why do you think I am so passionate about reprogramming? We've been programmed to believe that telling the truth of our story would get me and my family killed. And so it wasn't malicious. They didn't want, harm to come to me because whatever we've been programmed with, we believe. And to a large degree. So I was compelled to do it, not to hurt anyone. And I used pseudonyms and all that, but it healed me. And many of my family members, including my 86-year-old father, ultimately, who was going to, who threatened me with legal action, thanked me because me following my impulse, my impetus to heal myself and not to hurt anyone and to come from love took me to a great place. But then after years of doing this internationally, beloveds, I made myself sick. Why? Because it was like after the healings, had happened, it was like ripping off a scar or a scab or, every time because I was playing all these parts. And I got a traditional publishing deal and all these great things, but I no longer wanted to perform because I knew I was hurting myself and I really made myself ill. And I'm not going to get into the details. I also figured out how to heal myself, from some pretty yucky things as a result. And that was everything's a gift. And it's the only reason I'm really talking with you. I'm speaking with you. But one of the things that I learned was how to reprogram by letting my personality go, by becoming literally someone else. And if you do some research and you research some of the really well-known energy medical leaders from Dr. Sue Morter to Dr. Joe Dispenza to Bruce Lipton to, Greg Braden to on and on, you will see that the people in their crowds who have reprogrammed and healed themselves have done so because they literally became somebody else. And the only way to do that while you're creating, which is a necessary component, you can't do that after. I mean, you can, but it's a misstep and you're wasting time. And the chances of us being able to attract far quicker than we can, with Newtonian physics is, really the best thing you can do is get out of your body. We never leave our body. We're in our body, but you vibrationally become no body through meditation, through allowing yourself to be so relaxed that you then are coming from your heart as well. And all of your senses, all of your sensorium, smell, taste, touch, feel, and most importantly, giving thanks to your creating outside of your body with your attention, with your focus. And you literally feel like you're floating when you're focused on that and you are becoming nobody. So creating from what they call the field or the quantum, the darkness is where the magic happens. And this isn't something that little Franny Sheridan, okay, I'm not that little, made up. It is scientifically measured. Oh, those of you who study Joe Dispenza, genius, I know that he has many, many universities, he has documentary that came out recently about this. This is science backed now. This is not something that's, when Joe first started to invite scientists of merit to begin to measure what he was doing with his workshops, which is very similar to what I'm sharing, just much more extensive. And I do teach workshops at our center, by the way, Loving Light Regeneration in North Palm Beach on Sundays. And we're half full again for this coming Sunday. And it is a sort of a taste of this. But I also teach privately in other places. But those scientists, he reports, would not shake his hand because they thought he was what do they call it? A quack. That's what they used to call him. But anyway, he ain't no quack. Quack, quack. No quack. And I just love you so much. I will look at your questions, your comments, and when I get back, because I'm going to figure out how I can actually read comments from Facebook as well as YouTube here, which I did last time because I'm a freaking genius. But for whatever reason, I cannot be seeing them this time around. Okay. I asked everyone to move to YouTube. Oh, honey, a lot of people aren't on YouTube. He's such a sweetheart, Day. Yeah, but a lot interesting. I'm going to end it now, sweetie pie. I so appreciate it. But a lot of people aren't on YouTube. Some are on Instagram. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to figure out how to do this for next time. But it doesn't matter because I feel you and I love you all so deeply. This is my focal point to share what comes through me. And I was thinking earlier today, we're all eternal. And you know that I'm not trying to be morbid when I say at some point, we're all gonna not be in these blessed meat suits. And I was thinking, there are many things, and Love Warrior Danny and I have lots of projects that we are really excited about doing. And some of them are already in progress. But I want to let you know that I really thought about what I'm doing here, sharing on the stream. And I do believe the more that we share this very versatile, on the go, easy modality called frumming, which is humming with love intention, and you combine it with your focused manifestation, and you do this in the morning, as close to in the morning as you can. By the way, I put out a new audio morning meditation with a few instructions just today on my Facebook and on YouTube. And if those of you, if you're jumping over to YouTube, please subscribe to that channel. It's just a baby and it could use some love. I have 6.2K followers here on Facebook, and I just love you all. I just so appreciate all of you. We're here we're here for the joy and the love and the high vibes. We're not here to suffer. Suffering is optional. And I know it doesn't always seem that way when you're feeling trapped and you're feeling cock-a-poo-poo. But listen, there are inmates for life in prisons that are practicing this and changing lives. And it gives me shivers to say that. And please don't smoke me. I'm not in any way minimizing what, potential challenges you've gone through. And we've all gone through, we've all humans, but we can do better. We can have a better time. And the more people learn this and teach it to others, it's unhappy people want other people to be unhappy. It has nothing to do with money. There are very happy people who are wealthy, very unhappy people who are wealthy, very happy people who don't have a whole lot of moolah, and also very unhappy people. So it's nothing to do with that. I love you all so deeply. Thank you for allowing me the privilege. And I get to do this. I get to. And my boots and I bid you adieu. And I love you. And thank you so much to Love Warrior Danny Mikhaili, my executive producer. And I don't even want to go because I feel you all. I do. I feel you all. But I love you more. and it's time to go in and have a little late lunch. Blessings, blessings, blessings. See you tomorrow. Okay. Yes, I do want to end this.